fledglings. How are we all on this fine, lovely Wednesday? My goodness, my gracious, it has been quite a week so far. I have been so busy. But how are the rest of you? How are you lovely folks? Hello, hello, hello. You're sick. Oh no. Oh, that's not a good time. That's not a good time at all. Everyone in my office seems to be getting sick these days. Pretty much everyone has been out here and there. I have fortunately not gotten the sick, but I imagine it is not fun. It is not fun, but... Ooh, just finished the first half of book 6. My, without dying. Congratulations. Congrats. Yes, 703. When I said that I lit this loop on my desk while I am at work, I was not kidding. I have all the little Grimm plushies now, and I have Grimm, obviously, and the keys, so it's a grand old time. It is. I just haven't leveled him up yet, because obviously. But working on a baby Malleus fic. Oh, that's so exciting. Oh, that's so fun. I saw the snippet you posted in Discord. It was very, very cute. Very, very fun. Crashing out over accounting class? That's fair. I feel like accounting is something that one would be likely to crash out over. To be fair. Almost missed the stream after finding out. Oh, what donghwas are all about? I see. Watching BL, so life is great. Hey, there you go. That's how you gotta do it, man. I really need to watch more dramas. I haven't watched dramas in forever. I think the last time I watched a drama was when I was in college. And that was a while ago. I won't say how long, but it was a while ago. But man, I just haven't had... I don't have time. I would like... Maybe I should just have it on the background. In like, while I'm editing or something. But probably be studying for midterms, but you never been good with studying. Fair enough, I suppose. Hello, welcome in. Let me just read drama. That's fair too, that's fair. Yeah, tired of dealing with dry eye. Oh no, oh my. Well, good that you got your eye drops to be able to have that. The book 7 ending was dramatic enough. Well, yeah, I suppose, I guess. Fair enough. 2 episodes into Renegade Immortal, and it's going great. Just 123 episodes to go. Oh, I don't know if I could get that invested. I don't know that I could do that. That seems like a lot. Oh my. Interesting. Yeah, nah. Well, I think the last drama I watched was like 30 episodes. It was also kind of long. What are you gonna do? But today, what we're gonna do is lots of anniversary stuff. How is the anniversary treating all of y'all? Because it has been quite a fun time. We have little Chef Grimm. He's adorable. I love this card so much. He is so cute. What a fantastic little guy. There was a lot of talk in Discord about this particular event from a lot of folks who this is maybe their first anniversary on the server. By a show of hands or a show of bat emojis, how many folks that are here tonight is this your first Twisted Wonderland anniversary? By show of some form of emoji. Some form of inoffensive emoji, I should clarify. Maybe tuna cakes. I don't know. I don't know what emojis YouTube has default, but not in the slightest. I see. First for you. Oh, there's quite a lot of people that this is their first anniversary. Well, welcome. Congratulations. You have made it to an anniversary of the game. Congrats. It is a very fun little time where you basically just get to farm materials like your life depends on it, and you get a Grimm for free. So that is more or less the crux of it. However, the events have become quality of life beacons in the darkness, where there's a lot of stuff going on. So, you said that Grimm's candy would taste like, yeah, that it would taste like tuna. Yeah, you know? Well, about that. But yes, he's cooking up a tuna cake made out of tuna, if he is to be believed, based off of what he said in the event. But we can also go through that and read that as well. But wish you could get more thaw marks, constantly leveling up the cards. That's fair. That's fair. You finally got Sebek's dorm uniform. Oh, congratulations! Congratulations! The 0th anniversary. Twist is too much of a hassle to actually play it. Oh, I see. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta take care of yourself. Oh, but blueberry. It does look like blueberry. But anyway, so we're here. We're here. There was confusion, again, in the Discord for folks who have not experienced an anniversary before. So I figured perhaps it would be nice to do sort of a live overview of this particular anniversary and all of the lovely things that we got, as well as going through and using my free 10 poll that they gave us to see what we get. But it's up to y'all pretty much what you would like to do today. We could go through every single anniversary. We could do all of the stories for all of them. We can answer questions, go over quality of life. That's kind of the spread of things that I was thinking about today. Does every yearly anniversary offer limited time keys for past events? Yes. With an asterisk. So the previous anniversaries had certain event cards. I don't remember if first anniversary did or not, but they have certain ones. So you will not get all of them. You can go to the shop and see. They are very selective with the ones that they usually put out. Hello, Sam. Thank you so much for welcoming us to the shop. Where there's so many tabs. Hold on, where is it? Where is it? There are so many tabs. So a lot of the...
Komi-chan, 欲しいものが見当たらない。このサムにお任せを。すぐお手元にご用意します。
I just realized that I didn't put the volume down very far. Anyway, hi Sam. Thank you again for interrupting. So there's certain ones. Glorious Masquerade, I believe, is new this year. I don't believe we had Glorious Masquerade last year. I don't know enough to fact check that. But a lot of the original Halloween ones are in here, like Vampire Rook. You can pick him up. We have Ghost Bride, Edia, Suitor Suit, Edia, and Ace. There are older cards. Also, I believe Tropical Wear, I think, is new this year as well. So they do rotate who is included and who isn't. It is everyone that's had a rerun, I think, but not fully. So who was the other New Year's card along with Sebek? It was Sebek and somebody else, but I don't think the other person is here. Because we have Ruggy, we have Kaleem, and we have Sebek, unless those were all 3 years. I can't remember. I thought Ruggy and Kaleem were the same year, but I guess they can't be. So basically, most of the things that have had reruns in the past or are not going to rerun again, I would assume is probably why they are in here. Like Beans Day, this Beans Day has been put out to pasture as far as I know. Same thing with the first Beans Day. This Azul card has like never rerun. They did the OG Beans Day like one singular time, and then they never touched it again. So that exists as well. If you want Azul, this is basically the only way to get him now. So that's exciting. Or this specific Azul, pardon me. But they usually will have them. To answer your question, more or less, yes. But it will depend on exactly who, and they may swap out certain cards, like maybe next year they don't do Glorious Masquerade, but they do Playful Land. We don't know. We don't know. There's no way for us to fully know. But that is it. I found the Twist official merch shirt that was actually in store. Yes, yeah, it was selling out online really, really fast, but it is an official shirt and it does exist. I think it is god-awfully ugly, but it is what it is. At least we have merch in the US. This opens the door. But yeah. You gotta go. Well, thank you for coming and hanging out. Thank you for coming and hanging out. So, yeah, Tropical Wear and Glorious Masquerade are new. Right. New Year's Kaleem that ran with Sebek. That's what I thought, but then who ran with Ruggy? Was Ruggy alone? Because we only have 3 New Year's cards, but I thought that there was more than that. Unless I'm just thinking of Trey and Rook, but anyway. It is a very ugly shirt. They have... This is further fueling my conspiracy theory that they don't have, like, a marketing team. At least in the US side. I don't know, man. I don't know. New Year's Clean was the first New Year's event? Okay. Alright, so they were all separate then. They were all separate. Anyway, the event SRs, some of them I think are interesting and new. But I think some of them you could also get from the memory shop, no? Let's find out. That's not the memory shop. Yeah, some of them you can get from the memory shop if it is an event that has them. Some of the other ones you might not be able to, so there's that to consider if you are picking up anyone from those specific shops for the anniversary. But Platinum Grim is gonna be stuck in the void forever. Beans Day Azul always shows up in these showcases. I don't really, or this shop, which is great because every year I want to get him, and then every year I'm like, I don't want to spend 100 summons. So, yeah, Twisty N makes like 1/10 of what JP makes. Yeah, well, yeah, it's not as popular here as it is in JP. With the anime, I think it's started to become a little bit more popular, but it's not, you know, fully anything. The desperation for Harvest and Epple and Jamil. Fair enough, fair enough. 150, sorry. So all of the event SSRs are 150. The 100 token SSRs this year are all of the previous 3 birthday sets, not including Platinum. Platinum is not included. But, they have all of the previous birthdays, so if you only spend 100 summons and get 100 tokens, you can exchange for any of these lovely fellows. You do have to do an additional 50 in order to get the event ones, but those are also there as well for anyone who fancies it. How do you get the event SSR magical key? So, if you look at the anniversary tokens shop, there are 3 different options here. You have the 100 token key, which is just for the anniversary shop. The 150 token that is 150 token key, which is for the event magical keys. And then you have the SR, which is for the event magical SRs. To get tokens, you have to, I keep hitting Twist Tunes instead of Mirror, I don't know why. You have to summon on the anniversary showcase, so you have to ignore any of the dorm showcases. Screw them. They're scams. At least in the past they were scams because you could get the dorm uniform cards in the anniversary shop. They're less scammy now, but the 4th anniversary banner right here is the one that you want to pull on. This will give you the tokens. As you can see in the little like box, it says summon to earn anniversary tokens. Summoning in here will get you tokens. Every single summon will get you 1 token. Every tenfold will get you 10 tokens, just like any of the other token banners that they've ever released. The reason that I personally prefer this one is because you can get the tokens for those keys. So you essentially will get a guaranteed SSR at 100. You can then use those 100 coins to get another SSR, and along the way from 0 to 100, you do have the chance to receive additional SSRs. If you wish, in the dorm showcases, you do not receive tokens. You cannot get tokens from these showcases. However, they do have boosted rates for the specific individuals that are featured in them. If you really want Leona, and he's the only person you want, you will probably be tempted to wish on this banner. However, again, you get 2 for 1 on the other one. So, like, it's not really a good deal here. It's really not a good deal because you can get Leona in this one as well. You have the same sort of chance as to get Leona here. The boosted rate really isn't that much. The only saving grace to the dorm showcases is that they will show up twice. They will show up twice, and they share a pity meter between all of them. However, this showcase, this one, the one you summon to earn tokens, this is the one that y'all better be doing. I don't want to see any of y'all out there getting scammed and not getting a 2 for 1 deal on your SSRs. Especially since they give you a free tenfold for this specific showcase. To do that, I think they have a special banner. Here we are. So this is the special banner where you can go to spend the key set they gave you. This key set is only good during the anniversary, so if you can't save it for anything else, you gotta use it here. You gotta use it before the anniversary is up. However, you can potentially get an SSR just off of that as well. The other free temples will show up at some point in time. Last year, we had 3 confirmed sets of keys. This year, I don't believe the notice said anything about a certain amount of keys. So I don't know for certain when those will come out because I don't remember reading anything about it. I also didn't really have time to read through the notice in its entirety today. I was planning to, but work had me busy since I got there. And then when I got home, I needed to eat dinner, so I did not have a chance to really look over it. But they were confirmed for 3 sets last year. I just don't know if we're confirmed for 3 sets this year. Is the only thing. Because I remember people being like, are we gonna get it? Are we not? Even though we had the notice ahead of time. And so I don't remember what it said. For those are the missions. Sorry, I'm scrolling up. I can show y'all the notice. That's the wrong. There we go. This is the correct one. I'm trying to remember. Oh, here we are. Yep. Okay, so there's 3 confirmed. There's 3 confirmed ones. So I think, right? Log in during the following periods. You can claim the 4th anniversary 10-fold key set that can be used in the anniversary showcase. It is confirmed for 3. So duration 1 is January 20th to February 2nd. The next key set will appear on the 24th and then the 27th. You can claim 1 key set in each of these durations when you are logging in. So if you don't log in before the 24th, you will only get 2. If you don't log in before the 27th, you will only get 1. But yes, they are confirmed. They are here. Fantastic. Would you look at that at the top of the page, the very first section? They are. So those are the dates. So the 24th and 27th are the ones that we have coming up for that. They are, again, only applicable to the token showcase, and they are only available during the showcase's run. So you need to use them before you lose them. You need to use them before basically this time here, before February 2nd at 11:59 p.m. PT. So that is how that goes for the mirror chamber. It's very exciting. It's very exciting. Yeah. Most folks, I feel like, log in every day. I feel like most of the folks that are here tonight log in every day. But yeah, so that's how that works. That's how you get your tokens and your keys and your specialty cards, so to speak. I know there was a lot of questions about Grim and how to fully unlock Grim and how Grim functions within the game, so we can talk about that if y'all want to. To get Grim to officially join your roster, the only things that you need to do is get 500 tuna cans and read chapter 2 of the event story. You can do that today if you want to. In fact, I already have Grim officially unlocked. You do not have to do Grim's spells or anything to unlock him. You don't have to groovy him to unlock him. But you... Where's Twist? Hello, Twist. There we are. But you should unlock him before the event is over. So, yeah, it's 500 purple tuna cans, but there's no other tuna cans that you can get outside of the purple tuna cans for the anniversary. The tuna cans that are in the shop are specifically for the other Grim cards. So you have to use purple tuna cans to buy the other tuna cans. These tuna cans are specifically for the other Grims that exist. The blue one, I believe, is for the first year, pink second, and then orange is third.
Hey,
Sam! I'm gonna have to turn the voices off, Sam. So you do, that's not it, there's his voices. You do need to take lessons to get those tuna cans. That is the only way to get the purple tuna cans. That is how you unlock this Grim that you got for free. If you want to unlock the other Grims, you also need purple tuna cans. Wow. And then to unlock their spells, you also need even more purple tuna cans. How exciting! What a fun time! So that's how that works. So every Grim is worth 500 tuna cans because that is the base cost of being able to unlock the Grim. And then there's other fun stuff in here that you can get. Star shards, all your lesson materials, all that sort of stuff if you're not interested in having a Grim card. Or if you are like myself and already have the Grim cards, all this really does is give you an uncap of them. So there's also that to consider. But, so, the bundle spoilered over, yes. Yeah. So, Overblot Malleus is coming up. If you have, like, $90 to spare and you want to get halfway to a potential Malleus, which is also wild, you can spend, like, $90 to get this specific bundle, which will let you get an event SSR in addition to the tokens. As well as 5 specific key sets for Malleus and some other stuff. I don't think $90 is worthwhile for that specifically. But if you're hurting, I guess, and you have so much cash to throw around, I can't stop you. But I would recommend not paying that much money for Malleus. Although, like I said, you do get an additional event SSR magical key to exchange in the shop. So if you wanted Fairy Gala Leona and Ortho, and you had thousands of dollars laying around, then you would be able to get both of them. One from the token showcase and then one from that bundle. I think there are a couple other shop bundles as well that have some fun stuff in them. You just get like a tenfold in that one. There's some anniversary bundles. There's some other stuff happening here. You can get 3 of these. You can get Malleus's birthday present. That's exciting. That has nothing to do with the anniversary, but it's there. I typically don't bother with the bundles, if I'm being honest, but they exist, so there's that. But that's more or less how the anniversary stuff functions for the actual event itself. The event itself is just a cute little story. You get it. Oops, I bumped my microphone. That might sound terrible for you guys. I don't know. You get the Grim card. You have the potential to get 2 SSRs for the price of 1, or 3 SSRs for the price of 1, or however many. And you also get a couple of stamp missions as well. These are very cute. They're very easy. Unfortunately, you have to take lessons with Grim, so if you're like me and during the first anniversary panicked because you thought Grim was going to leave after the first anniversary and you did all 1,000 lessons with Grim to get his titles during the first anniversary because you thought he was going to go away forever, this does nothing for you anymore. But for most of y'all going on, this is your first anniversary, this is great because you will get 80 lessons with Grim and we on the way towards those titles. There's also the login ones, you know, it's just a bunch of good stuff. Make sure you do them before the 23rd. Before the 23rd and before the 24th, basically. Before the 24th and 27th, that's when they will shift over. We can upgrade Grim, I think, probably. Now, maybe. Nope, I don't have enough. That's fine. But that's the event itself, right? The anniversaries are very, very cute. They're nice, they're little. You have a good chance to get a lot of materials as well. So the lessons also have the rates up. We have a lot of other stuff to talk about with lessons, but lessons have a rate up for the drops for the materials. So if you are trying to get a lot of spell books, it's a great time to grind those. It's also a super good time to start your solo study journey. This is a brand new system that they put in that now I need to update all of my guides again for like the 30th time. But essentially, you can set any character's card to solo study. You can only do 1 card of the same character. You can't have like 3 Edia cards. That would break the immersion. However, if you want Eel Floyd to be in the library, you can do that. That doesn't break immersion. But essentially, they'll just create things over time, depending on where you put them in. So I put Edie in the cafeteria to get some waffles and stuff. Now he's given me 2 waffles. I hit study more. He will continue to study till the end of the time. Same thing with Jade. He's getting me some notebooks. And same thing with Floyd. He's also getting me some notebooks. I think it's hilarious to see Eel Floyd sitting at the library table. It brings me a lot of joy. And the more solo studies that you do, the more areas you will unlock. I think, here, I can end Edia's session and you can look at that. So the more that you do, the more little stars you get, and then you'll eventually be able to get other areas unlocked, like the lecture hall or the library, which has all of the grimoires, right? So in some things you're very, very efficient, but you don't get a lot of rewards. Some things you're not as efficient, you get rewards. I don't really know what the stars do, to be completely honest. All I care about is that I have unlocked things, and now I get to get things over time. Basically how it is. So unlocking, you just have to take them. I think you get star points or whatever from taking the solo studies. So when you claim your gifts, you also get star points. And then the durations, I think, are just the max time. So if I put Edia in the cafeteria, the maximum amount of time that he can be in the cafeteria is 7 hours and 15 minutes. If I decide to claim materials throughout that time period, it will just continue Edia's study from the time that I claimed those materials to the max time. So let's say that Edia was in the cafeteria for 2 hours. If I claim my materials, it will count Edia as being in there for 2 hours, and then when I hit study more, it will only take through the remaining, 5 hours, and go from there. You can see where the end time is for each of the solo studies. I don't believe they reset when you claim items. I think they just continue from that point forward. So that's how that works. And then as you claim them, then you get those little star points or whatever, and you get your rewards as well. So yeah, Edia does not want to be there. Jade looks so happy. He's like, yes, this is life. And then Floyd looks pissed. Floyd looks like he's in detention. He does not want to be there. I can't tell if he's pissed or if he's just really concentrating super hard. But I want him to be pissed because it's just so funny. It would be nice if they had timers instead of the end times, because if you're not in PST converting, it's annoying. I agree with you. I agree with you. Why did they give you the missions for solo study but not the rest of the new missions? Well, funny you should say that. They are, in theory, according to the notice, there is going to be different time frames for certain updates. I don't know if that is fully true, because one of the updates that's supposed to happen in the next chunk is supposed to be the voice lines for voice lines for the trouble in the guest room. I have not had trouble yet, so I don't know if they have voice lines. I haven't been able to test that yet, but I think they might start doing that. Maybe that's why we don't have the rest of the missions. I don't know, because they also included a bunch of other stuff that they didn't tell us about in this update. Like, for instance, if you are going into a story battle now, let's do a non-spoilery one. They also tell you how many, well, that's new. wait, hold on. They also tell you how many chapters are in the books. That's wild. I don't know who needed that, but anyway. If you are going into a battle, let's say we are going into the Overblot battle, and you want to go and use silver, guess what? You no longer have to long press to find out who his buddy is for his duo magic. It just says it right here underneath the person's name. It says Duo Sebek, Duo Lilia for Leona. It's just right there on the card. Why has this never been there before? I don't know, but it's there now. It's exciting. Look at that. You don't have to go in anymore. You can just see it right there. Fantastic. It is very helpful. It is so nice. It is a little hard to see because it's in the gold and it's not very contrasty, but it is there. And also you can see it for these cards as well. Duo is Ace with Deuce for some reason at level 7. Apparently he has Duo. But yeah, so that is a new thing as well. Very, very nice. I believe it's only for cards that have Duo, although I think my friends list, everybody's got a Duo unlocked, so that I can't test, but that is there now. That is very, very fun. They added all of the Overblot animations before the Overblots in the storybooks, which they didn't tell anyone that they did. which is kind of wild. I forget when is Riddle Overblot? It's the magic unchecked one, right? Yeah, so anyway, if you do not want to see Riddle's Overblot animation, look away for like 5 minutes. But they included the Overblot animations for every single boy, and they just didn't tell us, according to my sources in our lovely Discord server. The voices are not on. I don't know if that's going to be a problem. Actually, it probably is, but we're rolling with it anyway. We're going anyway. I'm pretty sure they have voices. They only recently put the Overblot animations in Japan, I think with like in the last year or so. They didn't push them onto the English server because they like to batch updates during the anniversary and then not communicate all the things that they update. But they are here if it will let me get to it. Nope, it's the next one. All right, fantastic. Well, we get to turn the voices back on, I suppose. I suppose we get to do that first. You know, I'm sure that was a godsend. I'm sure that was supposed to happen. But yeah, they didn't say that they added them, but according to my sources, they're added. So we're going to confirm that right now. So it is under Unhinged Prefect. All right, let's just throw Silver on the team. This looks fine. I'm sure our buddy bonuses of 0 is going to be perfect for this fight. I'm sure that's going to go over very well. Hi, Crowley. Excuse me. Pardon me. Riddle. All right, cool. Can we have the boy do the thing? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. I think that's what we all want to know. This is the same, but I'm pretty sure right after this we get the animation, right? Right? There we go. It is so terrifying and visceral. And now we fight. And there you go. And then you can fight Riddle. It's wild. They have them for everybody. They have them for all the boys in all the books. Ah, it was in June. Thank you, thank you. JP version speedrun your way to the animations. Very nice, very nice. But yeah, so those exist. They did not tell us that they were going to exist, but they're here now. Oh, that's not the button. Let's not give the boys any more trauma, shall we? Let's not force them to fight Riddle again. But yeah, we can watch all of them if y'all want to. I'm gonna struggle to find. I'm assuming they're probably on all of the Overblot fight chapters, actually. But yeah, they're all here now. They're all here now. It's wild. It's wild. Ads are gonna run in like 50 seconds, so we're just gonna talk about another thing that's wild. You can have 60 LP now. You can have 60 at a singular time. It is so nice. It is so ridiculously nice. Because if you're looping through lessons, you just get to like sit there for 10 minutes. I don't have to touch my phone as much at work anymore to keep like looping the lessons. I could just press the button and now it's gonna go for 56 lessons. It's wild. It's wild. It's so wild. It's so wild. Yes, yeah, fans did listen to the devs. There was also drama with that, right? Because they weren't supposed to upload them for like a while, and then when they could upload them, people were saying it wasn't the correct time because it wasn't JP time or whatever. I remember hearing about that. I didn't look them out specifically. But yeah, so 60 LP, that's new. That I don't believe was in the notice, unless I just didn't read it. But I'm pretty sure like the Overblots and all that other stuff were not in the notice because their little like chapter thingy at the top didn't have them at all. It has new features for turning off notes in twist tunes, and Crowley, Corel, Train, and Vargas taking daily alchemy lessons as if Vargas couldn't already take them. The LP was in the notice? Where? Where was it in the notice? Because I have a feeling that everything else I'm going to talk about was also in the notice, but it just wasn't segmented properly. Where? Where was it? Where? Oh dear, it's not going to let me scroll all the way down. Voice lines, character-specific gift items, furniture. Oh, we're going to be able to create the dorm uniforms. That's exciting. Like 2/3 of the way down? Oh, okay. I will believe you. I will believe you. Limited time backgrounds, notes, promotions will change, new missions regarding card upgrading, lesson taking, exam, and so on will be added to general missions. They said that they added those missions from the 20th of January, so they should be there. So it's weird if they're not, but how weird is it for Train, Vargas, and Corel to be doing lessons? I think it's a little weird. The only staff card I have is Crowley, and I already maxed him out, so I'm not taking lessons with him anymore. But I'm sure it's wild. I'm sure it's wild. Their staff, you know, you still need to keep learning. You still need to keep learning. All right, so ambitions air. Do you need to send a report again? you know, even if you do, I have a feeling that they'll fix it eventually. They'll fix it eventually. They appear twice. Crowley does. Crowley has specific voice lines to discuss it. I don't know if any of the other staff do because, again, I don't have their cards. But Crowley talks about how great, like a hologram or whatever he is. It's very funny. It's very exciting. Alright, so let's see Leona now. I think I hit the correct one. I may not have hit the correct one. But we'll see. We'll see. I can't remember, honestly, at this point, where any of the stuff goes. But it's been such a long time, man. Even since the Nuzlocke for Book 2. I think this is it, right? Leona? Okay, there we go. Perfect. Alright. Get sad. Get sad, boy. Get sad. We want to see the cool animation. We want to see it. Grell decided all the students were morons and started doing alchemy lessons with himself. Oh my goodness, my gracious. Me oh my. After, yeah, we're here. We overblotting. It was the last battle in the, oh, there he is. Oh, he angry. Oh, it makes me so uncomfortable because it's so goopy. It's so wild. And then there he is. Rare, quite literally. Alright, and then we have Azul. Oh my god, stop! And yeah, they're really good. They're really good. Azul's is 33. Thank you. Yeah, the overblots are very visceral. Oh, it makes my skin crawl every single time the goop does things. Like, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Oh. When you get slimed at the Nickelodeon Awards. It is kind of like that, isn't it? It is very goopy. It is kind of funny flipping through it like this and hearing the voices go the way that they are. What a grand old time. Alright, Overblot Azul. Get gooped. Get slimed, mister. Get slimed. Lesson start magic sound. He doesn't throw a tantrum on his back. Yeah, well, unfortunately, we can't always have what we do in the manga. But he is about to go cray-cray. He's about to go, oh, he was like floating. Bro was floating in midair. And he's like shocked that there's goop now. His is interesting to me because he didn't know that it was happening. Yeah, he got shocked that it happened. Like Riddle was in a state of shock, I think, and he didn't really, you know, he was kind of just like consumed by it. Leona was ready for it. Leona was like, heck yeah, let's go. Azul was like, how dare you get ink on my jacket? How dare you? But then he embraces it. He embraces it pretty well. I'm assuming this is the one. I'ma assume. He was too lost in the sauce of his own tantrum. He really was. Lipstick on, yeah, exactly. On your white Gucci bag. Exactly. Alrighty, Jamil. Oh wait, no, wait, what am I doing? I forgot that Jamil does the thing. Even while I'm watching Overblot Jamil there, even as I'm watching him, I forgot that he has to overblot earlier. Yeah, he was already overblotted. My brain was not making the connection. I was like, yeah, this has to be it, because it's the last one before the twist tune, clearly. We're fine. We fixed it. We're good. Everything's fine. There's no war in Ba Sing Se. No. Here we go. Here's the real boy. Here's the real kid. There he goes. Blood is just caffeine. Oh my gosh. There are similarities. This is very fair. This is my. All right, here we go. Ooh, he's living for it too. Oh, he was waiting for it. Oh, he wanted that to happen so bad. Dang. All right, interesting. So he's more like Leona. Huh, in the way that manifests. How fun. How exciting. Got tired of being nice.
Okay.
He quite literally started his villain arc. He really entered his villain era full throttle. All right, beautiful tyrant. Where are you, Vil? Life at stake, I guess. I assume. I can only hope. Vil's at 62. How is he at 62? They're all in battle chapters, no? Oh no, you right. How? Oh. How is it at 62? Why are they so inconsistent with where they put the overblots, man? Alright, 62. Got it. Alright, fine. Vil isn't 62. Oh dear. Alrighty. Alright, we here. We got it. We got there eventually. My. No, y'all are fine. He's not, you think? I mean, for all we know, he could actually be 62. He could be taking the youth of other people and using it for himself. We don't know. We don't know. All we know is he has a father and he's been in the scene for like, what, 16 years or something? But how do we know? How do we actually know? How could we possibly know? His vote was still a betrayal, but also like they did not do what they were supposed to do. I understand Rook. And I will defend Rook on that point because to win a hollow victory is not really a victory at all. Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh my gosh, no. No. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, so he gets consumed by the feathers. More so. That's wild. Interesting, huh? They did the blot looked like the apple, and then out of it came the feathers, and then the feathers wrapped around him and did the thing. But I do not like the hand smearing all over his face and him just laughing like, no. No, I'm not about that. No, thank you. No. Do y'all know where Edia's is? Because I don't know. Does anyone know what chapter Edia is in? Where is it energy consumption? Is it downward track? It's definitely early on. Is it 68? So it's escalating? Okay. We shall do 68. Before the I don't think it's before the tower. I think he goes down before the tower, but we don't see it until afterwards, right? Right? Yes, no, maybe so. Before downward trek. It's after? Well, we're getting very conflicting answers here. It's not happy greeting. It's not a villainous speech, right? Is it the override? Is it control override? Because that's when he goes down, right? Happy greetings? He's technically obvious before the tower, but we don't see him. Yeah, when does his thing happen? When does it happen? Try 60? We could try 60. Cause brothers. I think this is too late though, right? Because now we're with the kiddos. It's past 66. Where are you, Edia? What chapter? Too late? Is it early or later? Is it 66 or is it not? Is it at the control tower? Is it this one? Because it's either when Edia goes down and opens the gate to the underworld, or it's afterwards. And I don't remember. I really don't. But I think this is the one where he goes down to the control thing, right? Oh, the sound effects are so loud. Oh my god. Styx is in panic! Ah! I'm pretty sure. If it's not this one, it has to be after the tower. If it's not this, it's there. Right? Why is book 6 so much louder than every other book? Why is it so much louder? Is chapter 68? It's not this chapter? It's not when he does the thing? He doesn't go gate to the underworld and it doesn't do the whatever? Wow, the souls of the damned are loud. This is where he does the thing. This is where the blot happens, at least. At the very least. Does it not happen here? Does it only happen when we see him? I would assume it's here given the pattern of every other overblot, but I could be wrong. No? What do you mean? Oh, okay. All right. They broke the pattern again. Fantastic. Thank you guys so much. Beautiful. Wow. Okay, so if someone said 68. So it was the one I initially thought it was then. This is where we started, no? Yes, it is. So we would have been fine if I just went with my instincts and picked the chapter. I think they I... Oh, there's so much groaning. Hold on. Let's make that a little less loud. I think it's because they didn't show him until we got to, like, this point, right? We didn't get to see him, so I think they probably put it here, yeah? That is wild! I will never tire of Edia's Overblot theme. Good lord, it is so energizing. It is so good. I didn't realize he had tubes coming out of the back of him that connected him to Ortho. What the hell is that? Wow, that is so cool. That is, yeah, it was whole tidal wave, and he's just like, yep, this is my life now. This is exactly what I want. This is exactly what I want. That was cool. I still don't like his Overblot form as much as some of the other ones because he does just kind of look like Mr. Big Whale, but that animation was very fancy. Very, very cool. Thank you, Edia, for being a beautiful little bean. All right, and last up we have Malleus, who I also don't remember when he overblots because good lord, there's so many chapters. Where can I hit this? Oh my god, there's a director. Why haven't I been using this? Guys, I have been suffering in the archive trying to find all the chapters, and they're telling me there's a directory right here? Why is Buff Apple on the directory? Oh my god! Oh, this is so nice. Okay, I assume the chapters where Edie... quick jump, thank you. I assume it's somewhere in here. Gift of range, a startling age, an empty social, a show of emotion, inspired notion. Freshman chat, staying in contact, needed correction, surprise interjection. I think it's the unwinnable fight. Yeah, it's got to be this one. It's got to be this one. It's so simple to find the dreams now. Silly little me going in the archive and trying to do it based off the titles of all the chapters and frantically scrolling to try to get footage for things for videos. Oh, this is so nice. Oh, this is beautiful. I'm never gonna have to waste as much time as I did in the past ever again. What? Oh. They really are quality of life. This is very true. Alright, y'all ready to go to bed? Y'all ready to go sleep? Time for sleep! Go to sleep! Go to sleep! Go to sleep, little baby! My. Sleepy time, sleepy time. You know, he very much is like a cat. I am further and further convinced that Malleus is just a cat. He's a cat with scales instead of fur. He very, you're not tired? Too bad. You gotta go to bed. Oh my good lord! Bro just has a dragon flying around the dorm? Bro just has a dragon. Bro. That was so cool. I wish you could pause them or like rewind and then go back and watch them again. That was so fun. How Well, yeah, also that is my question. How is the dorm lounge that big to be able to fit a dragon? Because good lord. Good lord, man. Good lord. There's a legend that says cats used to be dragons. Well, I guess that tracks then. I guess that tracks. I guess that tracks. He summons his persona. My oh my. But yeah, all of those are here now. FYI, for anyone that didn't read that in the notice. I'm still slightly convinced that it's not a thing. A library in the game settings? What do you mean? The archive? The archive is here. The archive has always been here. But yeah, you get here, but there's no like little this is where the chapters are in the archive. So literally for videos I have been doing this. And then trying to find the ones that I need. And it's very frustrating if I get it wrong, because look at how many there are. I liked a couple of them, so I could go back to them for when I need them, but like, how have we always been able to convert? Nope. So conversion is also new. Conversion is a new feature that was also updated in this update and in the update that broke the game a couple days ago because the build got pushed live before it was ready. This is where you can convert your notepads into other notepads. So you can convert all of your things into other things. If you want red textbooks, you can convert a grimoire into 3 red textbooks, or you can convert 5 notepads into a textbook. You can convert your notepads into other things as well, you know? If you want notepads, if you need the red notepads, you convert the other things. The good thing to note about the conversion system is what you want is what you click. If you want a grimoire, you click the grimoire, and then you convert your other materials into it. You don't click on the notebook to convert it into a grimoire. You have to click on the thing that you want, and then select the ones that you want. So because my instinct as a person who has played games and have had other conversion would just be to go to the notepad because I have 2,000 of them and hit a button. That's not going to get me what I want, though, because that's just going to take one of my notebooks and make it into notepads. If I want notebooks, I have to go to the notebook and then hit the convert button, and then I'll be able to convert my notebooks that way. You cannot convert notebooks into other types of notebooks. I can't make the fire ones into water. I can't make the water ones into leaf. I can't make the cosmic ones into anything else, which really hurts my heart because I don't use them ever. But you can convert up. So, yeah, and you can convert down. So you have that. Just make sure that you're clicking on the one that you want, not the one that you have. That is my little tidbit for this specifically. I've never played Zenless Zone Zero, so I cannot say for certain that that is how that works in that game. But that is how it works here in this game. Yeah, I wish we could convert the types as well. Maybe that'll show up in a different update in the future. Maybe, but yeah, right now it's just element to element. You can't make your green blue or your blue green, so. But yeah. They added the selfie feature for event upgrade items, and we can't sell the ones from old events. Exactly, yeah, so. That still hasn't changed, unfortunately. Item conversion is in the feather and wrench icon. So when you... I'm gonna have to shut the voices off again because I have a feeling this is just gonna get very annoying very fast. So when you go to feather and wrench on your home screen, it will take you to this where you can go and get all the things. You can hit conversion. That's how you find the system. So that's where that lives now. When you're in the shop, you can still convert your SAM tokens and do all that stuff. But unfortunately, they did not update the items. So, you can't do that. Also, they took away the token amounts from the items from this page. I don't understand why they did that because now I have no idea which ones are worth what tokens, and I have to click on them now to get that information, and I think that that's way clunkier for this system. I think that really sucks. Why did we do this? Why? Because you can still have it say this here, But, like, you could also still have it say 3 here. Like, what? Why? Why? Por qué? I don't know. That's not the right tab. But anyway, so those are there. I don't know why that is like that. I even included it in my support ticket. I was like, the items no longer have the token amounts. They did not address that in my support ticket, but clearly it was an intended feature, so that's just how that is, unfortunately. Oh, awesome. If you click an upgrade, you click to upgrade a spell but don't have the sufficient items, it'll also redirect you to conversion. That's really lovely. That's very nice. That's very nice. I don't think they'll ever let us convert the old event items into gems, but I do think at some point they'll be like, oh yeah, we should probably let them get rid of their fairy bells, because that would be a very nice feature. You can get rid of the new ones, so you can get rid of the purple tuna cans, your lanterns, and your coral. Those 3 you can, but pretty much everything else from every other event you can't. Which is very unfortunate. Very, very sad. Very sad. But yeah, this is the only feature that I don't particularly like from what I have seen so far. I like having the upgraded LP. I like having the upgraded filters. Oh my god, guys, the filters! The filters! The filters! Look at this! Look at how beautiful this... You can see which boys are in which dorms, which is very helpful for new players. Also, it helps delineate Night Raven, which is always kind of confusing. But look, and you can finally, if you want an HP restoration card, you can just get them. You don't have to click on the boys anymore. You can just specify it in the thing. You can select more than one thing. It is a chef's kiss. I love it so much. Also, there are marked cards, marked and unmarked cards. I have not marked any of my cards, but if you have cards you use all the time, you can just mark them. If you don't know how to mark a card, you just go into their profile and you hit marked. Now Riddle is marked. If you don't want Riddle to be marked, he's now no longer marked. That is how that works. Very, very simple. Very, very exciting there. If I had to go through and mark all my cards, I would end up marking all of Octavanel and only Octavanel. And there's already a filter for Octavanel, so I don't feel like going through and marking my cards. But yeah, it is so nice. It is so nice. They also, theoretically... watch me get in trouble. Okay, perfect. They also theoretically updated the filters here as well for the guest room. They are also supposedly upgraded. They have the same sort of layout now as the other ones do. And then there was something in the update about current content in the event. They've now delineated that. So if you want to find all the fancy New Year's stuff, an anniversary, it's an anniversary stuff. There should, this is my storage, never mind. You have that option there as well, which is very nice for crafting purposes. You can, make sure that you get them. Before, it would do current content from the patch. It wouldn't do current content from the event. So that is very, very nice. There's also pin stuff. You have your dorms. Pretty much everything else is still the same. It just looks a little different. But, very, very nice. Very, very nice. Body bonuses. Body bonuses. Oh my goodness. Another chef's kiss of a UI update. Look at this. Look at this! This is beautiful! This is so nice! This helps team composition so much! You can see all of the buddies at once! It's so lovely! You can no longer see whether they are minor or major amounts of whatever it is, so there's no icon delineation between the HP buddy bonuses of Floyd and Azul for Jade's card that tells you which one is more of a buddy bonus than the other one. However, from a team composition standpoint, this is so much better. Because now I can see, I want to use Apple and Edia. Maybe if I use Kaleem, I can make a better team because they both have him as a buddy. And then I can do whatever, right? Or, hey, there's a lot that have Azul and Jade and Floyd, so maybe I should keep them and swap out the other two. And maybe I swap out for Avil or Riddle or what have you, right? It is so nice. It is so beautiful. You can see the levels of everybody. You can see, oh my goodness, it's so nice. It's so nice. You cannot, oh, there it is. Oh, look at that. Okay, so you can click on them to see what the buddy bonus is. It does not tell you inherently you have to tap on them, but you can find out who's doing what. Okay, all right. I did not know that ahead of time. This is fine. This is fine. The icons delineate which one's which. So obviously the heart is for health and the little like pew pew that is for power. But now if you click on them, you can see the specifics of that, which is very nice. Okay. All right. Perfect. Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. Again, chef's kiss. So nice. So great. Love that little detail. Love it so much. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. What else is there? I feel like there's 1,001 things that are different, but I think those are all the major things. Oh, the other thing, I believe, is that chats are now... Oh, there's a lot of the event flashbacks as well. Chats are now voiced, from what I understand. So oh, but I need to turn the voices on for that to make any sort of sense. Hold on. Hold on. The stupid voices, man. Yeah. When you're trying to talk a lot, I believe that they either are or they're going to be. I forget where in the notice it said something about the chats having voices or not, but here, let's try Cater now. Let's try Cater.
授業で習うハートの女王って怖いイメージだけど可愛い逸話も多いんだよ。
There you have it. They are voiced. It's very, very nice. It's very, very exciting. It's very, very exciting. They also have chats between club members. Oh, is that a thing? Wait, then Jade doesn't have one. Oh, wait. Wait. Where's that? Where's that? Where is it? Does Azul have one with Edia? No. Azul would have to have one with Edia if that was true. And he doesn't. Jade has with Malleus? But they don't right now have that. Where are the chats between club members? Because I don't remember seeing that anywhere. Oh, and you can filter the chats with read only and unread only. That's exciting. Didn't know that existed. But anyway, but the chats that we do have are yeah. Not every JP feature came over to EN. They didn't give us everything that JP has, unfortunately. Not everything. I believe also the guest room trouble. I don't know what the guest room trouble thing was about in the notice. I think the notice just said that they were going to be voiced, but aren't the trouble things already voiced? I'm very confused about that specific thing myself. Let me see if I can find where it is in the notice. While you all stare at Grim. Voices added to chats. Solo study spells. Turning off notes. Limited time backgrounds. Malleus improvement. Oh! It's under number 20, isn't it? Wait a minute. Wait, is number 20 where they put the, Is that where they put... Oh, yeah, by the way, we put the overblots in the game. Is that where they put them? Added items eligible to sell. Certain limited time event items can now be sold. I guess that just means the tuna cans. Friend limit increase. That was another one that I wanted to say. Increased card XP in special lessons. Part list added to main story. No, they said nothing about... Oh my, they said nothing about the Overblot animations in the miscellaneous improvement section. What a good time, what a good time. My. Number 9 is where they told us about the LP increase. It's also in number 20. It is also in number 20 under miscellaneous thingies. But yeah. Hello, also welcome in. Are those birthday missions? I don't know. I don't know. Again, I didn't. Okay, so added new voices added to Trouble incidents in the guest room. Voice lines that were previously played during the Trouble will become available in the character album, so that's really nice. When trouble occurs involving the following characters, the other character will play the previously used voice lines. Crowley, Corel, Train, Vargas, Rolo, or Nesto. And playing Trouble through voice lines from the album requires a room rank of 5 or higher. So, there you have that. There you have that. I'm trying to see where the other stuff is. Yeah, no, I don't see. But that's the guest room. So it's basically just saying that you can now re-listen to them in the archive, which we should test. I have a bunch of them in the archive. Yeah, the VAs really did get paid, but they got paid back in June because this is all stuff that's been on the JP server for a while. Not archive, album. It was in the album. We gotta go to the album. Excuse me, Grim. Album. Album! Where are you at? Where are you at, Ernesto? Yours are funny. Where are you? Here you are. Where are we going? Where are we going? We're gonna go to card specific, and then they should be in here somewhere. No? Oh, they're in the shared. They're in shared for him. They're in shared. They have to be in shared. Where are you at? Where? Where? Maybe we try Mal. Maybe we try. Voices are not still on, I don't think. We gotta find him first. Where? What do you mean? What? Where are they? It said they were in the album, right? In the archive? It said they were in the archive. Where did it go? Where did it go? Why did I scroll away? Why did I scroll? Guys, why did I scroll away? Voice features, guest room voice lines, the album, voices, animations, shared, Trouble 1, Trouble 2. Where? 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 Is this one? Oh, it's from January 26th. We gotta wait till the 26th. Ay. Oh, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you. I try my best to help. I try. I am not the best at knowing all of the things very clearly. But thank you. I do try my best. I do try. Yeah, there's a couple of things that it said were going to be updated later, so I guess this is one of the things. I guess it's one of the things. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. But wait at least 24 hours for some of the stuff. Yeah, well, you know, I don't remember things very well, so calculates at least 5 gems with that. True. I don't know why gems are so expensive. Twisted Wonderland, out of all the gacha games that I played, they have like the most expensive packs. Oh look, and I could get this for $11.99. But you can't even buy. For $80, you cannot even get enough paid gems to buy the pack that we saw at the beginning of stream in the shop. You have to spend more than $80 plus sales tax in order to get 1,200 paid gems. It's wild. Yeah, the 30-day pack, if you were going to buy a pack, the 30-day pack seems like the most reasonable. If you didn't, know that you needed just 98 gems or whatever from the 110, but like they're really expensive. As someone that has a corporate job and has a salary, they're still really expensive, particularly in this day and age. One of the other things that is super, super nice as well, we'll do a couple of lessons just to see. Okay, so here we are, solo study. See, so they're still gonna end at 20, right? Edia's at 2311 and then 2020, and they're all on those specific dates. If you take, now it just shows you them. Oh, it increased the study time. Oh, it increases. Oh, I thought it just took out of the pool, but it does in fact increase the study time, huh? Interesting. Okay, so when you claim the rewards, it refreshes a little bit. Huh. When you use the oh, here's an asterisk, guys. Here we go. When you use the Study More button to begin solo study, it is possible to reach the full amount of claimable rewards before reaching the max time. Okay, so because it resets, I think, or maybe. So before the full 8 hours is done, you might be able to get all the rewards because you've reset the timer. That's wild. I sure hope the people that were around at the beginning of the stream are still here to be able to hear that correction, because I thought it just lets you get the rewards early and then continue on your path, but no, it seems like it does reset it a little bit. Interesting. Yeah, the barely visible gray, exactly. They do have some issues with contrast in this particular app. Like this should, I know what they're doing. They're using the same gray. No, I don't even think it's the same gray as this. It's a lighter gray. Yeah, some issues with the UI in terms of that. Better than Genshin at least, I suppose. The other thing that's really, really nice though nowadays, when you go into... Should we take lessons with Crowley even though I don't need to? Actually, I don't even think I can take lessons with Crowley. I can't take alchemy with him anyway. When you go into lessons now, there are a couple of things. So, now, hold on. So in the bottom right, you can see how much LP you have left, which is so nice. Because you don't have to just, keep going through lessons and like hoping to catch the end if you're on a loop to see where you're at. You can just look at the bottom right. It is so nice. I think that's pretty much it though. Oops. Oh God, there we are. I think that's really the only update that lessons got. Your loops and stuff are all the same. Your auto's the same. The menu's the same. There are some glitches that are happening with the text bubbles where the text isn't coming up properly for some people. But I haven't noticed that, at least in alchemy, because that's pretty much the only lessons that I do on a daily basis. But, what thing in the corner of Sam's shop? Which thing? Which thing? All the buttons are the same. The mystery boxes, memory shops, gems, standard, and limited, all of that's the same. So I don't know what happened with Sam's shop. Then what are you talking about? The skull? The skull that's next to Sam? That for some reason is not showing up on stream. But it is showing up on my phone. Yeah, I'm also super glad that they added the LP. 110%, 110%. Genshin and Uma Musume are the most expensive gachas. Are they? Are they really? All I remember is that Zhongli had me in a chokehold and I spent some money on him and then I got D-Luke and then I was really sad, so I spent more money, but I know. And it was a time. But it's where your character is on his desk. I think okay. So not the mystery boxes token, but like the carpet? I'm very confused. The display case? I'm not sure what you mean. The archive should be updated, but you're not sure if it's currently updated? We were in there before. And it didn't look like it. Because the mystery boxes button is covering it? Huh, okay, hold on. It's just his desk. It's just the desk. Oh, there's like a little piece of paper. You're right. There's like a little crumpled up piece of paper on the floor. Yeah, I think that's always been there. I think that's always been there in the background. The solo study thing builds up over time so you can get more rewards at once. Yeah. You can choose. You don't have to. You don't have to, when it's ready, do the claim all. You can wait until it's done. I just hit the claim all because I don't like having the little button there. I like clearing my notifications, so I get rid of those. But the text bubbles, especially when battle the opponent's text bubbles. Oh, interesting, interesting. It has a face? Okay, maybe it does. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, all right. So those I think are all of the big things. There's little things here and there, and there's going to be more things that just kind of pop up over the continuing days. But I feel like we talked about most of the big things. The one other thing though that's pretty big is that there's more friend slots now, guys. So if you would like to become my friend on Twisted Wonderland, if you would like to become my friend, I can put my friend code in chat, and then you can become my friend if you want to. I will do that now just because, but I'm not gonna leak my profile. You're not gonna see my birthday. No. My code, because my username is not Silvernoct. If you do Silver No, that is going to be the Nuzlocke account. But this is my Twist friend code if you would like to friend request me. That is the code. You should see Floyd and Jade, and I have Ernesto, Bestie, and Playful Attire Ernesto as my titles. So have at it. You can enjoy all of the benefits of the Bean Boy. If you would like to add me as a person. There's now 140, which is way better than having 70. Truthfully. On the fence about the game, but interested in the anime. Do you think it's still worth starting the game now? In my personal opinion, I think it's still worth playing the game and starting it now. There's a lot more information that you get out of the game, even if you don't get to participate in certain limited time events. There is still a lot, like, even the base cards, right? Even, no bias, well, listen. You're coming to a Twist content creator for this answer, so there's going to be a bit of a bias. But even the base cards will still get you more information. So both of the R cards for the school uniform and PE uniform have vignettes. All of the standard banner SR cards have vignettes for all of the boys. So if you are really interested in learning more about Jack, and you want to see more of the story and have more context for some of the things that are happening, especially if you want to know about like book 2 or book 3 or book 4, right? The later books as well, that don't have mangas released yet and don't have episodes of the anime. The game is going to be a really good resource for that, and it is still very fun. And you don't have to have SSR cards to get through most of it. So the Nuzlocke account that I'm talking about is an account where I have not summoned like at all, and I'm just using the base cards you get from the beginning tutorial gacha and the card shop, and you're still able to get through the first 3 books and then book 4. Yeah, the longer you wait, the more behind you will be. And also, if the story is a huge thing for you, and you don't want to play the game, the wiki also exists. However, there is a system called event flashbacks that you can go into, and you can unlock past events that you may have missed for a few gems. It's kind of annoying that you have to spend the gems to unlock the events, but you can still read them, and you can still get some of the cards from past events as well. So, there are ways. I just realized I have not been in live chat this entire time. Peep, if you are here, I have not been able to see you. Oops. So there are ways, but I still recommend playing the game because it gives you a lot more, especially between seasons of the anime. The one thing I will caution you on, depending on what you may or may not know, even if you don't like book 2, continue to play the game. But book 2 is a little rough, but the rest of it's fine. I also have a bunch of VODs as well. Thank you, Fluffy Girl. I have a bunch of VODs for past events too. And if y'all are ever interested in a past event that I have participated in, because I have done everything besides the first Beans Day, and apparently, oh no, I missed a fortune cookie during Sam's New Year Sale 2023. I missed one singular fortune cookie, and it makes me very mad. But I have pretty much all the other events besides the original Beans Day, and that one singular fortune cookie. The novel is so much better for book 2. Okay, I haven't picked it up yet. I thought it came out on the 27th. Is it already out? Because then that might be something I pick up this weekend, and we can have some novel streams next week or the week after. Perhaps. But yeah, book 2 got the short end of the stick, but it is still worth going through for the rest of them. Also, event replays have more stuff in them now, from what I understand, or are going to have more stuff in them. You can preview things better, I guess. I forget exactly what you're supposed to be able to do here now, besides that stuff. I don't know. I know they added some new events to the flashbacks. I think Playful Land is in there now. I don't remember if it was before, but it's there now. Oh, and they also added all the backgrounds, so if you missed out on a limited background, you can pick them up again. They exist now. I can get 99 tuna cans. All that stuff is new for the event flashback specifically. So that's extremely fun and exciting. Regular and encore events, typically there's no difference. Typically, the only difference between the regular event and the encore event is the rewards that get offered during them. So the encores will typically have more backgrounds and or give you like a second chance, essentially, to pick up the groovy items and the limited time cards. But the story itself, in almost every single instance, is exactly the same. Like, if you go into the archive, yeah, I don't know why they added all the encores. If you go into the archive and you look at the event stories, I'm pretty sure they have it noted somewhere. Maybe they don't. Maybe they don't have it noted. But I think when they rerun the events, they say in like the notices for the events that they haven't changed the story. So essentially it's just another opportunity. I think the way that it works for the, oh my gosh, where is it? Stories. I think the way that it works for the event flashbacks is that you have like a second chance to get more memory tokens by playing through the encore. But oh, here it is. No changes from the original release. No changes from the original release. No changes from the original release. Hey guys, there's no changes from the original release. I think it might just be a way to farm more memory tokens. I genuinely think that's probably its only purpose. Ah, okay, here. Wish Upon a Star Encore. Some background animations are different than in the original release. There you have it. There you have it. That's the singular one where it has a note that is different. All the other ones are no change, no change. Background animations are different. No change, no change, no change, no change, no change, no change. I honestly don't know that much about the event flashbacks because I have never done them before, but I would assume it's just a memory token thing. I would assume. Will they ever rerun events in the event flashbacks? They will. They will. I can guarantee you this year they're going to rerun Playful Land for Halloween. They're definitely going to do that. I can't imagine that they wouldn't. Because they reran Glorious Masquerade like 5 times. Why wouldn't they rerun Playful Land? JP Phantom Bride didn't dress up Edia. Oh, is that so? Interesting. Huh. But in EN, there's no change. In EN, there's no change. But yeah, so I would assume that they will definitely do Playful Land. I don't know about any of the other ones. I would assume, I would think that Cloud Calling might come back. We just had like another Camp Vargas one that showed up, but I cannot say for anything else. Maybe they'll do Glorious Masquerade for a 4th time. Maybe. Maybe. Here's hoping. Here's hoping. Let's all cross our fingers and our toes that we get more Glorious Masquerade. Oh, it is possible. A glow mask for every month. My. Anyway. Oh, we do. We love. Well, good news. If you want Rolo, isn't Rolo also available in the event cards thing? For the low price of 150 summons, you can get a Rolo flop. He is here. He does exist in the shop. You mean free? Well. Now there's details. That's details, man. Details. True. You also get free twist tunes. So the other benefit to unlocking these stories is that you are able to get the encore twist tunes. Thank you for reminding me. I totally forgot that those existed. The other benefit is that there are 2 sets of twist tunes for every single event, the original event and then the encore event and then the encore of the encore event, as is the case with Glorious Masquerade, I believe. We have like 17,000 Glorious Masquerade ones now. But you get to play them twice. So you get all of the Playful Land gems the first time, and then you get all the Playful Land gems the second time. Because you have both of them twice, and the missions are different. So you do get some gems back in that way as well. It really depends on like the cost of the event and what it does. And if it even has twist tunes, because some of them don't have twist tunes. So you gotta be careful about that as well, depending on the ones that you're unlocking. So. Ooh, you're so close to 15k gems. Oh, that's exciting. That's fun. Archive event things that worth unlocking is for the twist tunes. Yeah, I wouldn't do Beans Day if I was anybody at this point in time, because Beans Day is just a battle event. It really doesn't get you anything. But the ones with twist tunes can be worth it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. If it's less than 10 gems, then you get 30 gems back from the twist tunes, so you have a net of 20 gems. Yeah, Beans Day's pure story. I'm trying to think if any of the other ones are pure story. Because I think all the rest of them have twist tunes, because Cloud Calling was also a battle event, but it had twist tunes. Oh, the Sam's New Year's. All the Sam's New Year's don't have twist tunes. The anniversaries do, so the anniversaries are really good ones to do if you want some quick gems, because there are not that many chapters to unlock. Camp Vargas also has no twist tunes. So no twist tunes for Vargas. I think all of the Halloweens have twist tunes. The Phantom Bride has no twist tunes. That one's also just story, if I remember correctly. But that's it, I think. All the rest of them have twist tunes, from what I remember. But you came back during the second Halloween Encore event story. Nice. You unlocked all the terrors trending for Apple, I see. He is rather tempting. I don't blame you. I would definitely be tempted to unlock Beanfest if I thought I could get Azul that way if I was a new person. You cannot get the SSRs. You could only get the SRs and the Rs. Unfortunately, they're the only ones in the memory token shop. So that is the other thing, though, that you can get from doing those things. You can get the memory tokens. Where the heck is the memory top? There it is. And then you can get the art SRs from there. Oh, you can get gems from the battle story pieces. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, I had no idea. Oh, yeah, I guess you could also do that as well. Man, it has been such a long time. The Beans Day unlock was paid off because you got Jade. Fair. Yeah. And that's true as well. You can also look up the stories online. The wikis have them. There's tons of VODs out there. I have VODs. Other people have VODs, depending on whether or not you want commentary or not. There are other options besides using gems to get that story content as well. It's just a little more fun if you play the game, no? And get to experience it for yourself and see all the fancy animations and colors and things. I think, anyways. I think it's more worth it to do that, but, you know. 'Tis what it is. But anyway. Do we have other questions or comments or things we want to talk about before I dive in and do my 10 pull for the anniversary? And then we'll probably just do lessons in chat like we normally do. But is there anything else anyone wants to know about the current state of the game that I may or may not be able to accurately answer? Poor Grim is so sad. Grim, stop being sad. My favorite Grim card is Chef. Chef Grim, 100%. I love Chef Grim. He's so cute. And all of his little voice lines are so silly. Like this one. The chefs are always trying to get him in a hairnet. How does that even work? How does that work? He is hair. How do you put him in a hairnet? Do you put him in a hazmat suit? Like, what is going on? I did cover conversions, but if you want, I can cover them again. You can— no, don't curse me to get Trey. Don't curse me to get Trey. Come on now. Out of all of the Heartstable boys, Trey is the one I want least. My, oh my, oh my, oh my. Ah, okay, great. I'm so glad that it was informative. I'm so glad that you learned something. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Thank you, thank you. I don't love Trey, though. Not in that way at all. No. Are you sure it's okay? I could totally do them again. I could totally go over them again. Maybe I missed something like I did with the solo lessons. Perhaps. Did I cover— oh, I didn't cover the twist tunes. I did not. You have a question. One of the bundles has some Malleus keys, but you're confused on the amount you're getting. Okay, so the bundle for— let me do Malleus keys first, and then we'll go to twist tunes. The bundle for the Malleus keys is solely paid gems, right? And you're getting 5 key rings. So you're getting 50 summons specifically for Malleus's showcase and only Malleus's showcase from that bundle. For that specific piece. You also get the event SSR magical key that's separate, but for Malleus specifically, you get 50 total summons. So you get halfway to 100 if you have no other keys with that key set. That is how many is in the bundle. For the price of 30 pulls? From 3, 6, 9, 12, 40 pulls. For the price of you, so you basically get an extra pull on the Malleus banner and an event SSR. But it is paid gems. So you do have to spend like $90 to get that. But yeah, I can scroll through these real quick to see if it has a glitch. I'll do it nice and slow to see if it has what you are talking about. I don't know about the glitch, so I'm just gonna let you see if you see the thing that you saw before. And Dorm Tray hasn't appeared for you? Well, you're lucky. Dorm Tray has appeared for me like 3 times. He's only unkept because he decides to keep showing up. But so it can be worth it if you are looking to summon on Malleus and you also want one of the event cards and you have like $100 just lying around burning a hole in your pocket. So to get that amount of paid gems, yes, because the most economic way to do it would be get the 1200 gem pack, but that's only 1000 paid gems, so you still need 200 paid gems. And the only other way to get that is from this pack, which is $24. So if you spend 80 plus 24, that gets you to like 100 some odd before sales tax. So to get that key and then also the Malleus keys. So unless you just wanted to spend, if you wanted to get 2,000 paid gems to have some paid gems left over, there shouldn't be tax. Depends on where you are. Depends on where you are and what state you're in. If you're in the US. Some US states have sales tax for this. At least I'm pretty sure they do, because I'm pretty sure I paid sales tax. I'm pretty sure. But it depends on where you are. But I think like Delaware doesn't have any tax on certain things. but other states do, so it's different, and the rate of tax is dependent upon where you live as well. So, yeah, yeah, sales tax is all over, very much all over, very much all over. Oh, it's only visual? Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know. But oh, you share a birthday with Malleus. That's so exciting. Oh, that's so fun. Also, there was updates made to the Twist tunes. You can turn off the notes in demos, I believe. So you can do notes on or notes off if you just want to see the kiddos going around on the screen. If you just want to see them run around and don't really want to deal with the actual fighting of the notes in the demo and you just want to watch the animations, then you can watch the animations. And they do their thing, and it's a wonderful time. So if you ever want to do that, there you go, which is great for videos because now I don't have to deal with the annoying notes everywhere. I feel like something else happened with Twist tunes. Where is it in the thingy-mabubber? Voices in trouble. Nope, 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 nope. Turning off notes and hiding score and combo displays when playing demos. Okay, it's just in the demos. It's just in the demos. But yeah, so now you can watch all that stuff without. So if you want to watch... I will spoil an event for people real quick. This one's never going to rerun, probably. So now we can watch the Halloween parade without any notes. Without any... We can see all the boys and they're in their little parade. Look at him go. They get to have a Halloween. It's such a fun time. And look at Edia. Look at him. Oh, an Orno turned around for him. That's adorable. Oh, the great combo achievements. I see. So great combos, essentially. I'll talk about them while this is happening because they're a little hard to demonstrate. Great combos happen when you get great and perfect responses. What are they called? When you hit the notes and it says great or perfect for every single note in a Twist tune. If you miss a note or you hit a note but it says good, that will break your streak and that will not count as a great combo. You need to have greats or above for it to count as a great combo, and then once you do that, you will get the achievement. The good news is that you only have to do that in the easy and normal levels. You do not have to worry about great combos in any of the hard levels to get those achievements, which is honestly a godsend because, good lord, I would never have any of the achievements done if that was the case. But that is how you get them. So, did they nerf the purple notes in Twist tunes? I don't think so. I don't think that they did, unfortunately. But so this is the first Halloween. They throw a little Halloween parade. It's a great time, and there's all sorts of other drama that happens in this Halloween event. I do have a VOD because we played this one, or we played Spectral Soiree this year in protest of Glorious Masquerade having a third rerun. But you needed to get only perfects on the Twist tune. I thought that too, but no, you need greats and perfects. You can't have anything less than a great. Goodbye. Enjoy. Get your rest. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Yeah, they're all having a good time. And Grim is having a great time at the top of the float. He's just dancing. But yeah, I spilt my tea all over, but I don't even know how I did that. I went to grab my tea and I guess I grabbed it too aggressively. Oh no. Oh, it is all over my desk. But yeah, so that is how that works for Twist tunes now. So you can just enjoy them instead of having to sweat. It's a very good time. I guess the tea wanted revenge, but for what? I don't know. I don't know what I did to it. And there's not even that much in the cup. I really don't know how that happened. Any other questions? Any other questions? Any other comments? Any other things you want me to go over before we do our 10 poll? And while y'all think about that, I'm gonna accept some of you. Oh, 28 of you! Oh, we have 28 new. I wish there was an approve all button. There's a reject all button. I wish there was an approve all button. That would make this go so much faster. Ah! Okay. Good money for Playful Land Grim. Oh, Playful Land Grim would be so cute. They really need to release another Grim SSR because we only have the... What was it? What's it called? It's his not his diamond jacket. It's with the one with Mickey. The SSR with Mickey Platinum jacket. There we go. That one. That's the only SSR he has, but all of the special cards like Rolo, Ernesto, even Crowley have Grim as their duo buddy. So it would be really nice to get a new Grim card that you could use more practically compared to what we have. So, sorry. I am leaking all of your profiles on the internet. I'm so sorry. This is why we need an approve all button. That would be so much better. How does summoning work? You mean in general or for the anniversary? I need a little bit more context for that. Can you use 150 normal gems? Yeah, you can do anything for the anniversary SSRs. What you cannot do is buy packs, the anniversary bundles with normal gems. There's only page gems here, and then I think there might be a couple here that actually these are probably not even paid. You could probably use your regular gems if you wanted to. Yeah. Yeah, so only the paid gem bundles up here are the ones you have to worry about. The other ones you can buy with your regular gems, and then there's obviously the regular gem bundles. You cannot buy these keys with gems. You have to buy these keys with tokens, and you have to use summons to get those tokens. There's no way around that, unfortunately. I have 99 friends on Twist. Oh my gosh, my 99 happy haunts. Or whatever it's called. Oh, we have more requests. I got another one. There we are. Is that 100? I have 100 friends. Wow. I have 100 friends. Yay. Exciting. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I really wasn't trying to leak y'all's profiles. I was just trying to hit the approve button. My. All right. Someone asked about the whatchamacallit, the summoning, but I don't think I got an answer of whether or not it was the anniversary. You can pull 150 times with free gems. Yes. Yeah. Anniversary banners are just like regular old banners. You use your regular old gems and keys. The only thing that is different is the gem bundles. That's the only thing. Look at your guest room. Which person are you? Who are you? Whomst are you? I now have 100 friends. Which one of the ones is you? Is it the same username, Valentine? Ah, Patty. Okay, all right. Patty. You're in here somewhere. I'm sure I will find you at some venture. Where are you? Is there a way to do this by... Nope, I can't do it alphabetically. Fantastic. Up. I went past... Oh, no, I went past... Uh-oh. Wait, now I'm at the top. How did I get back here? Wait. Ah! Little Rod, the 55, Skylight, Scarlet, Bushy, everybody. Ah! There you are. Oh, it's cute. Oh, you have Grim. Oh, that's exciting. Oh, wow. Look at all the people. It's very cute. I like how you have all the 7 with their little thingies. You have the apple and the lamp and the bugle. Very exciting. And what's your second floor like, huh? What's your second floor? Oh, look at it. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so exciting! Yeah, I think a stream going through guest rooms would be good. I think that could be really, really fun. Now that we can all actually visit each other. Now that I can actually have more of you in my friends list. Because there's no way for me to just go places. Like, I can't just search for guest rooms. But now that I have friends, we could do that. We could have a guest room showing off each stream. For sure, for sure, for sure. Also, while I'm here, I'm just gonna invite Jade real quick. But, gotta make sure it's his special thing, otherwise he won't like it, and then I have to spend more days doing the stupid friendship thing. Ay, 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 ay. Don't go to your guest room, alright. That is fine, that is fine. Alright, where... I'll just use the regular comfort, that's fine. Alrighty, alrighty. What's a thing? What do you mean that's a thing? How do you get excellent? Oh, my dear friend. Oh, my dear friend. I have an entire guide. I have an entire guide about the guest room if you would like to venture onto my YouTube channel to watch that at some point in time. I will also be doing an updated guide at some point in time in like the next 6 months. Because it's gonna take me about that time to do that. Yes. So, guest room has 2 separate functions. There is comfort level. There's comfort level, which is not explained by this at all. This graph and these things on the side, they are just meant to distract you from the true goals. The graph is actually pretty useful, but you have to learn how to read it, and so same thing with the dorm points. But all this crap on the left, you don't need this at all. This is meaningless in 90% of the cases. What you want to do, if you want a high comfort score, you need your graph to be somewhat equal like this, and you need all of the dorms to be equal as well. More or less. You don't need all of them, but you need a decent amount of dorm points in every dorm, and you need the graph to be kind of like a circle. If you want friendship, that's an entirely separate mechanic that also uses the same exact stuff as this. So for friendship, you need your room to be completely different. So, if for instance, with Jade is a character that likes specific themes, right? Jade, very quickly, this is a very brief. If you want more in-depth, you have to go watch that guide because I'm not going to go over everything here. But Jade likes stylish and basic, but Jade likes stylish way more than he likes basic. So for a Jade room, you need to do 2 separate things. You need to max out the first stat and then build towards the second stat. But most important, max out the first stat for theme. And then you need to have a certain number of dorm points in order to qualify for certain levels of score. So, when you invite a character, they are going to rank either your dorm or the theme. It's one or the other, which is why you have to build for both. And then depending on how much of which one you have, whichever one they score, you will get a different rank of response, which will correlate to a different amount of experience. So, for instance, Jade gave me an excellent because he ranked the dorm points. You need to have more than 400 dorm points to qualify for an excellent rank. You don't need to have too many more than 400, but you do need to have more than 400. If you want to have an excellent theme, the way that the devs want you to do it is to max out both themes of the character. The secret is that you don't have to do that. You need to max out the main theme, and then you need to continue maxing it out because the graph does not show you the total number of points that is possible. It only shows you the total number of points the devs want you to know want you to think exist, so that way you max out both stats, which is very difficult to do. You don't need to do that. You just need to put every single stylish piece of furniture that you can in the room, and then you can get to a point where Jade will be happy with that. So that is a quick and dirty guest room thing. But that's kind of how that works. It's one or the other. I think it's easier to build towards dorm points because you can see them quantified here. However, the other types of furniture are much easier to build, so it depends on what you want to do. But if you're super into Octave and L like I am, and you have 30,000 Octave and L cards, then having Octave and L high as a high dorm point thing that you can do for all of the boys, just makes it easier because then like 50% of the time, roughly, right? It's a 50-50 every time. 50% of the time, you're gonna get a higher experience from your friendship. So there's that. It's extremely complicated for no good reason. It is not random. There's actual science behind it, but they never tell you how it functions, so there's no way for you to know. There's literally I don't think they tell you in here when they go about friendship. Where's it? Where's the invitations? Select a character and invite them to your guest room. You can make another invitation after enough time passes. They will only stay. Gift items. Just give them. Each character has their own style, and gifts that suit that style give you more friendship. Great. That's it. That's it. That's all they say. It doesn't tell you anything else. That is the extent of the tutorial. It's wild. Friendship levels. See right here, right? Invite fellow students to the guest room to increase their friendship. Raising friendship will get you rewards. Doesn't tell you how to do that. It doesn't tell you how to do that. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. The guest room is the bane of my existence because it took me I had to go to like 3 different Japanese wikis to be able to get the information to know what the hell to do in the guest room. The visits and likes say a bit more, but isn't that just about other people? Like, this is just about other people. This is not about the kid. This is not about your cards. This is about other players. Using the visit feature to visit other players' guest room, you can also give them likes. This is just about that. This has nothing to do with friendship. Unfortunately. But yeah, there's entire mechanisms that and they don't tell you how the comfort level stuff works either. They don't tell you how the comfort level stuff calculates these points. They don't tell you. You're just supposed to figure it out. It's wild. If you want to know about that, go to the guide. I cannot tell you off the top of my head exactly the amounts of things and all the rules, but they are in that guide. So, if that'll be helpful. I do need to make changes because the second floor exists now, so some of the advice is not relevant because you now have an entire other floor you can decorate, so it's easier to do certain things. But yeah, so that's the guest room. Yeah, I know. I wish they showed you the other numbers, but I think they purposefully do not show you the numbers on the bar graph so that you think you have to max out both themes for a character to get their excellent bonus when you don't even have to do that because the bar graph is not a limit. There's no limit to the bars you can get. There's only a limit to the bars you can see, which is also stupid. I have big beef with the guest room. I have very big beef. Anyway, do we have other questions? Oh, I guess the other important thing to note is that for gifting purposes, the only gifts you ever want to give the characters are the things that are their like element. So, like, I only ever want to gift Floyd. This is not a good example. Hold on. Let's go to Ortho. I only want to use these stickers, right? I only want to use these because look at how much experience that gets you versus that. And it gets way more dramatic at higher levels. So typically you only want to use those. And if you happen to get one of these while you're cleaning, it gives you a ton. It gives you a ton of stuff. I don't think Rollo has a gift item right now. I don't think Ernesto does either, but the gift items don't show up unless you obtain them. So if Rollo did have one and I just never obtained it, I would never have it. But I think they're adding them for like Crowley and people, maybe? I don't know. I think there was something in the notice about gift items being updated. But you do have to obtain them in cleaning. They won't just show up. I don't know if I have anybody that doesn't have them. Also, some of them are funny. Like, Sebex is just a portrait of Malleus. I think Vils is nail polish. Who else has a funny one? I think Leona's is kind of funny. I think it's just a wallet. Which I think just implies that you find Leona's wallet in the guest room and you have to give it back to him. Which is very funny, but like, look at that. The wallet will get you so much more experience, and even like that's not as much. But a cute sticker barely gets you anything, right? So it's usually more advantageous just to use their theme stickers. And you can buy during birthdays. If you spend gems, you can get specific gift packs for boys. Like Malleus, if I really wanted to, I could give him a birthday present from this gem pack that'll also give me stickers and also some other stuff. These things will also increase friendship by a whole heck of a lot. But you do have to spend gems for them. You'd have to spend 100 gems on those packs versus cleaning the guest room, which is free, but RNG, so. Yeah, nah, the guest room is the bane of my existence, man. The guest room is the bane of my existence. It's not a good time. Because, like, you want to make cute layouts. Like, you want to do cute things, but then to actually, like, min-max the system, you can't do that. You gotta just, you gotta just do what you gotta do. That's all you can do, man. That's all you can do. But, alright, other questions? Anything else? Oh, Sebek has like 10 little pocket fold-outs of Malleus's portrait. He's got like 17 different versions in his wallet. There's no denying that. There's no way he doesn't. There's no way. There's no way. The birthday gifts give 10 levels of XP. Ah, okay. Yeah, then they're definitely worth it for the 100. For sure, for sure. Yeah. Well, if there's no further questions, Your Honor, I think it's about time we do the anniversary spinnies. Not Malleus, not that one. Here we are. Yeah, ask your questions or forever hold your peace until like 5 minutes from now when you can totally ask your questions again. Oh my gosh, he opens a trench coat and says, Waka, do you want to get some? Oh my gosh. You want to see some Waka-samas? I got all kinds. I even got limited edition ones. That's the Twist Tunes. I don't know what has been happening in my head lately, but I continuously will hit Twist Tunes instead of the mirror chamber, and I don't know why. All right. Here we are. Let's see who I get. Let's see who I get with my tenfold that I got for free. Now, technically this will put me at 40 pity. So we'll have to see if it's gonna be good or not. Okay. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take an SSR. I'll take a free SSR. Well, but for the love of God, do not betray. If it I will take anyone but Trey. I would like a Malleus or a Lilia or an Edia because I don't have them yet. Please, do not give me a Trey. Don't give me a Trey. But I don't like Trey. There's no way for me to like quantify it. Because Trey really didn't do anything to me. Trey never did anything to me. Trey didn't hurt me. Trey's not done. Trey's just there. But I don't like him. He feels like overly fake to me. Yeah, see that little smarmy smile? It's just, it gets under my skin. It gets under my skin in a way. I don't appreciate it. I really don't appreciate it at all. And like there's some other reasons that I don't like Trey, but they're a little bit more personal. Trey really reminds me of someone I used to know that was not a great person for me to know, so there is also that. Nothing against Trey specifically. His character's fine. Oh. Aw. Trey fixed my cavities? No. No, Trey could no. No. Yes, okay, Octave and L. Alright, fine, sure. Hi. Hi, Jade. Hi, bud. Oh, I got a perfume, right? Yeah. That is my first natural perfume. That is the first time I've ever gotten an SSR perfume naturally. Hell yeah. Thank you, Jade. Thank you, Jade. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll take a Jade any day whatsoever. My much. I'm so happy it wasn't Trey. Exactly, a different freak, but a much better freak. A much better freak. Way better. Oh man, yeah, at least I got my favorite dorm. At the very least. There we go, look at him. Wow, all perfumes. This is the first time I've gotten the first time I've gotten all perfumes from all ranks. What a time, what a time, what a time, what a time, what a guy, what a pal, what a friend, what a boy. I don't even know how many SR perfumes I have at this point in time. How many? I have when did I get 12? Excuse me? Last time I checked I had like 2. Oh, okay, I guess that exists now. I don't think there's anyone that I want to uncap, though. Oh, hold on. I don't think there's anyone that I want to uncap. Specifically. Yeah, I got 3 trays against my will, guys. I got 3 trays against my will. And somehow, I think Rolo ended up showing up twice on his banner. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I think at this point, I'm just going to save him for... Oh, I have to save him. I have to save him for... I have to save him for Malleus. Malleus is showing up real soon. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Well, I may also save them for Azul. Who knows? Who knows? But... Don't get why I don't like Trey. Yeah, well, that's okay. You don't have to know. It doesn't have to make sense. I just don't like him. I don't like Trey, and then Jamil makes me uncomfortable, but I'm more okay with Jamil than Trey for odd reasons. Realistically, I should not like Jamil more because he's more sneaky. He's a sneaky snake, but I like him way more than I like Trey. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Trey. I don't know. I really don't know. He's not for me. He's not. I can't. There's no way. Listen, Sneaky Snake Jamil is different than Sneaky Eel Jade because Sneaky Snake Jamil has a lot of resentment pent up. Sneaky Eel Jade has no resentment whatsoever. Jade is just a threat. Jamil is a time bomb. They're different, even though they're similar. So, but the anime made Trey likable. They did. I mean, Trey's a very likable guy. Trey is a very, very gentle, very brotherly. He's got a lot going for him. He's just not. He's not for me. I don't know. Also, I just noticed that the trees look like they're in plastic because of the little, like, thing around them in the background, but... Jay, you gonna put soap on your food? Yeah, well, soap's not the worst thing he could be putting in food, to be fair. I mean, he is rather a gentleman in many ways. In many forms. He's very kind, he's very courteous, He'll be kind and courteous while he's laughing at you internally because you're being silly or you're doing something he finds amusing. But he's at least gonna be nice to you. Jamil has a reason. Jade will just mess with you because it's funny. But see, I feel the exact opposite. The resentment bothers me way more than Jade just doing it for the lulz. I don't know. Trey was your starter SSR. You regret not re-rolling? Oh no. Trey is like sneaky, but Jamil and Jade are obviously sneaky. Trey's more subtle. Yes. Yeah. We do as a cater, and that's fine with you. That's fair. I really wanted Cater's card. I didn't get him until like that random 10 pull or whatever that I did, but I love this card. I love Cater now. I don't think I ever really thought about Cater before, but now I just love him. He's just such a lovable little guy. He's just such a cool little cat. He's great. He's so fun. I haven't groovied him. We can groovy him. We could totally groovy him. Why not? Why not? We don't need to read the vignette. We could just groovy the kiddo. Your fate will depend on what kind of bad behavior you can tolerate. That's fair. That's also fair. If someone has a reason, you can reason with them. If someone's doing it because it's funny, there's no mercy. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I can't tell you why I think one is better than the other personally. But man, oh man, does resentment scare me. Resentment is at the easy target versus the thing actually pushing him down. If he can be resentful of someone supporting him, he can turn on you. Yeah. Yeah, there is an element of that as well. Like, I think with Jade, I just have the acceptance of knowing that he's never gonna be on my side. So, like, I can also YOLO with Jade. Because if he's YOLOing with me, then I can YOLO with him. And we'll have some sort of symbiotic relationship in that. But oh, you just pulled Ace. Congratulations, congratulations. You can have him. Enjoy. Oh, that's the other character I don't like as much as Ace. But to be fair, these days I don't mind him nearly as much as I did in the beginning. Because in the beginning it pissed me off that he has such potential and he just kept never doing anything. And I understand narratively that he had to kind of go through the motions, but like now he's fine. Ace is fine now to me. He's not a character I like, but he finally got to the point that he needed to get to. He's finally there. Yeah, like a normal teenager. Exactly. But I don't know why with Ace specifically it just bugged me more. I think because he's also a putz, which is also normal teenager behavior. I don't know, man. I don't know. But Trey for sure I don't like. And Jamil I'm chill with, but like he scares me in a way that's like way more anxiety inducing than like Floyd and Jade and other people. Like I'm not even as afraid of Leona. I should be afraid of Leona. But Leona to me also is just kind of like, you're just a depressed kid. What are you realistically gonna do to me? Dust me? Oh well. Yeah, they're really the only people that I can say for certain that on a personal anxiety-inducing level, it's just Jamil and Trey. The most random people. But that's them. That's them. The dusting is probably painful if Leona does it slowly, but I think if it's like an instantaneous Thanos thing, then you probably wouldn't be able to feel it that much. Or at least you wouldn't feel it for that long. So. Oh, with their mind smiles and their eyes, the tweels. Yeah, but that's what I love about them. And like, look at this face. Look at this little guy and his sharp teeth that would be able to cut you in seconds. He could shred you to ribbons if he really wanted to, but look, he's so happy. He's just a little guy. No worries, no worries. Welcome in, welcome in. My. Oh, this is the reason why, but he's adorable. He's just being a little bean. He's just being a little guy. He's just a happy-go-lucky fella. Now this guy, I don't blame you about being scared. I do not blame you about being scared over that. I understand that. But the other guy, for the other one, he's just a silly little bean. He's just a silly little guy. He's just a silly little guy that sometimes wants to do things that are not, legal. But it's fine. Oh, it was cruel. It was cruel. I have seen the tail end of this voice line so much, but I couldn't get Grim to say it again because it was one of the ones where you're like bouncing between screens. It's Cruel. He washed the ribbon. Oh, he's the one that Grim is annoyed with. Oh. Nah, I personally don't think that it's worth the like $100, but that's me, the person that doesn't want to spend money ever on anything. I think it's very expensive. I don't think it's worth it unless there's an event SSR that you want that you don't want to spend keys and gems to get with tokens. And you want Malleus, then maybe. But like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. As long as you're interesting, you're safe with the twills. Well, if you're interesting or if you're boring, because if you're too boring, then they just won't deal with you. I forgot to loop them. These lessons. I forgot to loop them. Probably 30 pulls is enough for Overblot Malleus. Yeah, that's the problem I'm gonna run into because I want Overblot Malleus and Edia and Vil and Azul, and like at that point I might as well also just get Jamil and Leona and Riddle. So like, you know. And then there's also another card that I can't talk about because like the Overblot cards, we all know that they're going to show up. Like if Malleus exists, the rest of them also have to exist. But there's another card that is going to exist that I want it so badly. I want it so badly. I can't talk about it because it's spoilers, but I want it so badly. It has been my phone lock screen and home screen since it released in JP. I have so much pinned or like saved art on Twitter for when it eventually releases that I can flood the Discord with all the fan art of this particular card. I can't wait. I can't wait. I want it so bad. But yeah, I sure hope they don't do back-to-back Overblot releases. That would be very unfortunate. But they're also doing a release campaign with Malleus, so maybe that'll help, because maybe they'll give a couple of keys or a couple of something, so... Yeah, we can do 60 lessons now in a row. It's very fancy. It's very, very fancy. Who's the trash man? Edia? Is Edia the trash man? You want the card and it's not a character you pull for? Yeah, it's so nice! It's so fun! Release campaign. Yeah, there's some sort of something that they'll be doing that they keep teasing. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know what level of release campaign this will be. I don't know if it will be super beneficial or if it's just gonna be like, here's 5 candies to groovy him. I don't know. I don't know. But there'll at least be something. So. Yeah, the art's great. The art is so fun. Oh, I thought I spilt my tea again. Okay, I didn't. Great, perfect, amazing. Release for a few free temples. I think they probably will give us one, maybe, to like celebrate, to entice you, and then once you've started one, well then you might as well do 2, and then if you're gonna do 2, you might as well do 3, and now you're at 200 and you've spent like $200 or so. But they gotta get you hooked somehow. They gotta get you hooked somehow. You still have beef with the New Year's stamp missions? Oh, what? Them being all thaw marks and only thaw marks? I mean, I suppose at least they were kind of like decent amounts of thaw marks, but like, depends if the Overblot cards ever rerun. I feel like they will because I feel like they're going to be very popular. I can't imagine that the Overblot cards don't rake in a bunch of cash because I'm sure that they're already getting people buying that gem pack for the pack that they currently have running, right? 43, 44, 45. So there's like no way. There's no way. Anniversary pulls, you'll be at like 90 pulls. Do you go and spend an extra 10 pull or wait for next anniversary? You have to do it now. The tokens do not transfer. So the 4th anniversary tokens are going to be specific to the 4th anniversary. Because I technically should have still had tokens and I didn't have tokens in the token shop, from what I remember. And I think they're different. So if you are at 90, it's better to just get an extra card at this point. Because if you have 90 tokens, you might as well at least get the 100 tokens. Yeah, I only have 10 because I just did the 10 pull. But yeah. The pity tracker. So did you do 90 pulls during the anniversary, or were you at 90? Because if you were at 90, it doesn't matter. If you got to 90 during the anniversary and you have 90 tokens, then it makes total sense to do the last 10 pull. But if you weren't getting the tokens, but you're at 90, then it doesn't matter because the rates aren't any different. The only benefit to the anniversary one is that you get the tokens. But all the rates are the same. They might be slightly boosted, but only slightly. Did I do all the past events when they first released? Yes, except for Beans Day. You were at 60 from last, Annie? Oh, okay. Then that's up to you. Then that's completely up to you. Sorry, I thought you meant you got to 90 and were like debating the last 10 pull. Does the pity carry over? Yes. Yeah, because I started at 30 pity, and that was from the last anniversary. And the pity was still there. So the pity will transfer, the tokens will not. The pity will retain, the tokens won't. But, I mean, if you're at 90 and you want to do one anyway, like, you're guaranteed that 100 SSR anyway. Whether you do it now or in, like, 10 months. So... Yeah. I did all of them initially, but the live streams, some of them are during, like, encores, some of them are from the archive. So, you'd stop at 50 tokens, that's fair. But what if it's Trey? Well, listen, man, listen. There's always the possibility that it's Trey. There's always the possibility. Isn't it the same pity tracker? Yes, the anniversary showcase is the standard showcase. The standard banner and the anniversary banner are the exact same thing. There is no difference between the pictures. Corporate wants you to find the difference. There is no difference. The only benefit to pulling during the anniversary is getting those tokens to then use in the shop. Because you can't get tokens normally on the standard banner, but you can get tokens on the standard banner during the anniversary, and that can get you an additional SSR if you are pulling to 100. So if you are wanting to pick up any of the dorm cards or one of the birthday boy cards, it's a good time because you can get 2 for 1, essentially. But it is the standard banner. There is no other cards on it. It is just the dorm cards and the regular old cards. So it's the standard banner pity, and it will continue to be the standard banner pity, and it will carry over with the pity, as far as I'm aware, because that's what they did last year. That's just what it is. So, thank you for coming and hanging out. Good night, good night, good night, good night. Oh no, I thought I muted my mic. I'm so sorry you had to hear that. I didn't press the button. I thought I pressed the button. I'm sorry, that was very gross. That was not supposed to happen. I usually try to mute before I have to cough. Anyway. Trey always comes back. He's my William Afton. Yeah, I guess. I suppose. I suppose. Man. My, oh my, oh my. Follow the advice of a friend this week? Not Floyd. I'd say not Floyd. Well, almost anybody else. I think you could follow the advice, but not Floyd. How dare I do the normal human act of coughing? I know. Don't eat Lilia's cooking. Trays in the walls. No! Get him out! Get him out! I don't want him in the walls! No! Follow Lilia's cooking advice. Well, now we're just being contradictory, man. Now we're just contradicting. My, oh my, oh my, oh my. What a fun time, what a fun time. Trey's in the bathroom. He can stay in the bathroom. Trey can stay in the bathroom, sure. He can live in the shower. That's fine. He could just sit there. I guess. I don't know. He has to make sure I brush my teeth. This is a very, very true and fair point. But to follow or not to follow? Yeah, that is indeed the question. It is. Oh my gosh, you had a Trey plushie? Yeah. I don't take enough photos with my plushies. I really should. I should start. I have Azul in my purse and I have Kaleem in my purse, the little labware ones. But like, I really should just start doing like photo shoots with them. I don't know why the past event story, but the cost. Yeah, they cost quite a bit. They do. Trey is on the bathroom ceiling like a spider. No! No, that's nightmare fuel, Lilia! No! Ensuring people brush their teeth. Is he the size of a spider or is he normal Trey size? Merch haul when? Like in another 6 months, guys. I've barely gotten through doing the Japan vlog. And I need to like record stuff IRL for the merch haul. And I just haven't been doing it. And there's other things involved with that one that I haven't had the time to figure out. It'll happen still. It will happen. I swear I'm not trying to tease. I'm just extremely bad with IRL stuff. As you will all learn when the Japan vlog comes out, and it's basically a slideshow of pictures I took because I can't take video to save my life. But that happens. That's happening. I guess my question is, does anyone care about where to find merch in Japan? Do we care about that information, or do we just want to like see Japan and see merch? Cause my brain keeps going into like guide maker mode and trying to be like, and this is where you can find this, and this is where you can find that. But I don't think that anyone cares about that specifically. But I don't know. The vlog is a huge it is a struggle and a triumph at the same time. What's it called? Imposter syndrome? Whatever. The vlog and I are fighting a lot, so. I don't have any footage of stores because a lot of stores will not let you record in them. But I do have some, like, of merch in stores because I did a little recordie and then no one told me no. But I don't have a lot of footage because of that. But I can tell you where the stores exist. I can tell you where I found certain things and where if you happen to go to Japan, you could also probably find certain things. I have that knowledge in my head, if that is relevant to people. And, oh, you want to hang your Lilia plush upside down? That's super cute. That'd be super funny. But from other content creators, so there's a lot of tourist overpriced stores to avoid. Yeah, so like it really depends on where you're going. I can only speak for Tokyo and like Yokohama, but you have to know how to shop and the terminologies for certain things, I think, and then you do a lot better. Because I got a ton of stuff, but I don't think I spent all that much money. I have a spreadsheet somewhere because I did an inventory somewhere over the rainbow, and I think I have like a total cost somewhere. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. I don't have a total cost somewhere because I did not finish my inventory in terms of conversions. I have total cost for some dorms. So let's see how much I spent in Octavanel. I didn't do the total for Octavanel, so I cannot tell you how much I spent, but it was the most merch I got. I spent $24.46 on Savannah Claw merch. I spent $4.13 for Scarabia and $22.98 for Pomfiore, $11.39 for Ignihide. I don't have anything else calculated. But I had budgeted originally to get the Vil scale figure and the Riddle scale figure, but I couldn't find Vil. I only got Riddle, and then I had budgeted for all of the Nendroids for Octavinal, and then I got a Riddle one as well. But but yeah, no, I do have my spreadsheet. I can't leak my spreadsheet because there's details on the spreadsheet that I can't talk about quite yet. There's some JP merch I got that I don't want to spoil. I make a big rule about not spoiling things. It'd be very hypocritical if I showed the spreadsheet and it listed all the JP exclusive merch and it spoiled things for people. But it's hard to get merch. Only QPOS get Ortho. I see. Yeah, it's really hard. Shipping nowadays is ridiculous. Oh, you bought the mini dark mirror for 4. Yay! Congratulations! My. But yeah, I tried to organize my spending because if you're going on a big trip like that, you kind of have to. I will say I spent more, of course, on like flights, lodging, and food than I did Twist merch, which I think is a more important thing for me to have done. But yeah, you really have to know how to shop, and you have to know how to like secondhand shop, which is the big thing. Because I feel like a lot of people go to like the name brand stores, but the merch is so expensive. If you go to like an Animate, they have like Culinary Crucible pins at the Animate because Culinary Crucible was happening again for some reason, and they had them there, but they were like 13,000 yen. I was so I was like, what do you mean? Because the other places I had gone to, I was able to get like butt can badges for like 200 yen. So I was like, oh, what? So there is that. Also, yeah, someone said something about an Eda bag. Say, but I think it was you. How is your Eda bag going? Is it going well? I saw the one picture you posted. It looked really, really cute. Yeah, Twist really does want all of your money. Yeah, shipping's just a nightmare. Gotta get the crusty Hot Topic. Well, I think the good thing about the fact that it's selling out so fast and selling so many units means that there's enough interest in it, which means that they'll probably start to branch out a little bit and maybe make some other things. So, eBay's the best place to buy Twist merch. It's cheap. That's fair. I don't trust eBay, though. I have bad feelings with eBay. I don't know. Taxes and fees? Yeah. Crowley wants our money. He truly does. He truly does. He truly does. A Chibi Riddle plush was 68 with 10 to 20 ship. Oh my goodness. Was it one of the new ones? Because they just released a whole bunch. Don't want to add anything to it because you just don't have room. That's fair. Posters and plushies, and the sellers are really nice. Okay. Alright. I'll take your word for it. I just remember seeing somebody got scammed because they tried to get the Azul figure, and then, oh shoot, it's 9 o'clock. And they got a printed picture of the Azul figure and not the actual Azul figure. So I don't know, but eBay scares me. Buys a 100-sheet ream of sticker paper to make your own Twist merch. I mean, you can, technically speaking, that is a thing you can do. I don't know about the legalities of stuff like that, but like fan merch is a huge thing in the West. The one thing you have to be careful about though is if you go to Japan, you have to leave your fan merch at home. Because if you bring fan merch with you, it can be seen as copyright infringement if anybody notices and then has a big enough deal about it. And you can, I've heard, you can get in trouble for that. Same thing, like you can't take fake luxury goods in, even if they're just like your Gucci slides that you use for the shower. If you bring that sort of stuff, it can cause a lot of trouble. Oh, no, getting scammed by the scammer character is kind of funny, and I think the person who made that post even commented about that. But like, it makes me, not even if you make it yourself, because it's still copyright infringement. There's really strict copyright law in Japan. So if you have an Edia bag that you want to bring, but it's got like pins from like fan creators, maybe leave them at home. If you're using that specific bag for Japan. That's what I heard. That's what I know for a fact the luxury good thing. Like if you bring fake Gucci's, you will absolutely get in trouble. But I think for merch as well. But it also depends on whether or not people notice and know. Like if they don't know, then you're fine. But also, well, it's the same thing. Like you can't bring certain like over-the-counter medications either. I think there's, I don't really know. I'm not a lawyer, guys. I'm not a lawyer. Listen, all I have heard was that if you bring like pins and things like that, I think in terms of like fan works that are writing or like was it the doshins, right? The self-published like little comics and stuff. I think those are fine, but I don't know if they fall under the same copyright stuff. Because I don't know that those are sold as merch. I think they're just sold as like in like fan. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. And I don't know if the person I heard it from was that credible either. But I just remembered Doshins that got you banned from eBay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know. I don't know. My. Oh yeah, the 18 plus mangas. Yes, those are part of the same thing. So those are the self-published ones. When I was in Japan, there were quite a few stores that had a bunch of those, and then there were some that were very awkward, and you were like, oh no, oh I did not mean to go into this section. but yeah, just not legally, but also socially. Yeah, it's a weird gray area for things, and there's like certain things that, yeah, you can get Tylenol over the counter here, but like you can't bring it to Japan. There's just some like weird things. There are different laws, there are different things. You just need to do your research before you go. I was on the side of caution and didn't bring any of my fan merch, but I also didn't want to lose any of my pins in a foreign country, you know, that sort of stuff. But is getting merch and how you want to theme it. Yeah. I feel like I have enough merch at this moment to do an Edia bag. I just don't have an Edia bag that is easily stylable. Because the one that I have is just a big shark. It's just a shark mouth. But it makes it a little harder to style. I think, anyway. If you bring your ID photos of Malleus, I don't think so. Again, it has to be something that somebody notices, and it has to also be something that somebody notices and then reports you for. So I think in most instances, you'll probably be fine. A Floyd Edia bag? Ooh, I don't know if I have enough Floyd-specific pins. I got a lot of can badges from Octave and L, but I don't think I have, like, specific characters. I just went a little crazy. I was like, oh my god, is that Cater? And then I put it in my cart. That's kind of how I shopped a little bit. My. Yeah, so again, double check me on the fan merch. I could absolutely be wrong about the fan merch, but I do know for a fact that like luxury goods and medications, those are very strict. I feel like fan merch is on a similar level, but it might just be the sale of it, not the possession of it. I don't know. It's a rumor I heard, but I am a silly little clown bat on the internet, so take what I say with a grain of salt. Ooh, a pretty Octa-themed bag on Etsy. Oh yeah, there's some really, really nice ones out there. But it's also the shipping issue too, because some of the really, really nice ones are from overseas. Like I really want the wallets from that one person whose name I can never pronounce. Because I can't remember where all the vowels are. I think it's like Amiosaurus? Amiosaur? But yeah, that one. Yumisaurus. Yes, thank you. Yep. Because my wallet's falling apart, and I was like, oh, it'd be so cute to get the Octave and L one. But it's like $90 because of the shipping to the US. And I also don't know if they're in stock anymore. They were only in stock for a little bit. But I would love... Same thing with their Edia bags. They're also really cute. Or their little backpacks. They're very, very fun. Very, very fun. Tips for farming tunas, just do a lot of lessons. Just do a lot of lessons. That's all you can really do, unfortunately. Want some Bill merch? Yeah. Yeah. Since you're from the EU, easily got their merch? Yeah, no, that would make sense. That would make sense. I'm over in the US of A, and because of all the things that are happening, getting stuff from overseas is very complicated at the moment. Well, you saw someone with a Palm Fiore bag today. That's super fun. The Palm Boys in the pocket and everything. Oh, that's super cute. Oh, that's so fun. Oh, that's adorable. Very, very exciting. Very, very exciting. You think, how do you like the Heartstable wallet? How do you like it? Because they look like they're very convenient, and I like wallets that also have coin pouches. But so how do you like it? How's your review? I'm supposed to be going to bed. I'm a little too awake though, I think. I do not feel tired at all. They're a little bigger than you expected, but you love it. Okay, good. Good. That's what I like to hear. That's it. There we go. Perfect. The little chunky. It's 2:10 a.m. You should go to bed, I suppose. It's very, very late / early for you. You also got the Heartstable wallet, but you haven't used it yet. Respect my sleep. I've been trying to, man. It's very hard. It's very hard. Go to bed. Nah. Alright. I suppose that I should. We are still going, but not for very much longer. I do need to... I do need my rest. I do. Alright, well, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I hope I was able to answer most of the questions, all of the questions. There were some things that I got wrong at the beginning, so you're gonna have to go find them in the stream, because I don't know when I'm gonna be able to timestamp this one. But it's been delightful. It's been delightful talking with y'all and chatting about Twist and talking about the anniversary and all the lovely things and all the goodness. And all the gracious and all of that sort of stuff. We'll be back on Friday for the Nuzlocke stream, so keep that on your radars. We'll hopefully finish book 4 by then. But if you are going to sleep, have a good sleep. If you are going to be having a day, have a wonderful day. And I will see you in the next one. Night's blessings. Bye-bye.